Today I'm going to show you how to make a pineapple palm centerpiece. Start out with a pineapple that has nice foliage on top. We're going to cut that portion off and save it for later. Cut right close to the pineapple. I like videos that get right to the point, and I'm going to try and do that as much as possible. Cut one end about an inch away from the end, and on the other side do the same thing. One of those is going to become the base. You can pick the one that you think looks better. Then we're going to peel the pineapple. We're going to do that just by slicing down the sides. Take a thin slice that's enough to get all the peel off. If you miss a little bit, you can always go back later. We'll go into fast motion here so that you don't have to endure this entire thing. I wish I had a knife like that. And we'll slow it back down again. There we go. Okay, then you want to take the core out, and that's going to become the trunk of your palm tree. So you want to be careful to just cut that nice and straight, and we're going to make good use of that non-edible portion. Start out by cutting it square so you get big slices. You're going to want those later on. And then just shave off the corners to make your palm tree somewhat round, or octagonal, as it may be. Then we're going to cut some small notches in that, and that's just going to be to reinforce the effect of this being a palm tree trunk. This is somewhat random, but I like to go in one direction on one side and then flip it and go the other direction, and I kind of make all my edges line up with each other. So I'll start my new cut lining up with the existing one that I did. And we'll speed that up in a moment as well so that you don't have to wait for me to cut all those little notches. This whole thing really didn't take very long at all. And super knife. That no cut fingers. It's amazing. And slow her back down again. So there we have that. Now we're going to want to get our base, and we're going to cut a hole in it, and I would recommend you cut it a little bit small. You can always make it bigger, but boy, it's really hard to make it smaller. So, although you have an extra base, so if you screwed up, I guess you can grab your other base and make it out of that. If you mess up that one, then you got to go buy another pineapple. Or just forget the whole palm tree thing and just eat the pineapple. So, go ahead and just press that in there nice and tight. Now we're going to take that top piece that we cut off before, and we're going to stick a toothpick in there, and that's just going to be our attachment to the trunk, and press that in there, and voila, there we have it. Beautiful. Now just take what's left over, cut it into bite-sized pieces. There's no magic here, just whatever size pieces of pineapple you think your guests are going to want to eat. That's the way you do it. Stick the palm tree in the middle. Let's go into caffeine mode here. Finish that up. Very good, and you get something that looks like this. Now, after I made mine, I decided I didn't like that much greenery on the top and kind of wanted to cut it down a little bit. So I took the thing apart and got my knife and cut it down a little bit lower. And just pulled off some of the stragglers. Stuck my toothpick back in and put it on there. I actually stuck some pineapple pieces underneath and propped it up on top. That's it. Thank you. Please click like below and share this on social media so that I can feed my family. Thanks for watching.